Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Denis and today I'm gonna show you how to edit photos like this in Lightroom. Before we start it out, I just want to let you to know that this preset is actually for free. You just have to read the description box down below and just follow the steps, and then you can get a free version of the preset either for Lightroom Mobile or Lightroom Desktop. Alright, let's just jump into Lightroom. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the temperature down to 5669. We're gonna leave the tints at +10, and now we're gonna bring the exposure up to +1. Of course, the exposure, it always depends on what kind of photos you have, but because I wanted to do this kind of bleach kind of look, I want to bring it up to +1. I would suggest that at the end of the photo, at the end of the edit, you just adjust the exposure and the contrast depending on what kind of photo you want or what kind of photo you will get. Okay, so exposure +1. We're gonna bring the highlights down to -50. Shadows up to +30. Whites down to -45. We're gonna just open a little bit up the photo, and blacks up to +15. Okay, next thing we're gonna bring the vibrance up to +10 and the saturation down to -50. Okay, next thing we're gonna go straight down into the color. Red color first. We're gonna bring the saturation of red down to -30. Hues down to -1. Luminance of the red up to +5. Orange color next. We're gonna bring the saturation down to -8 and luminance down to -4. Yellow color next. We're gonna bring the saturation down to -15 and the luminance up to +10. Green color next. We're gonna bring the hue up to +10, the saturation of greens down to -50 and the luminance down to -5. Okay, aqua color next. We're gonna bring the hue up to +10, the saturation of aqua down to -50 and luminance up to +10. Blue color next. We're gonna bring the hue down to -15 and the saturation down to -45. Purple color next. We're gonna bring the hue up to +20 and the saturation down to -50. Luminance color next. Luminance up to +20. Magenta color next. We're gonna bring the hue up to +20, saturation down to -40 and luminance up to +20. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to split toning. We're gonna bring the hue up to +201 and the saturation up to +20. We're gonna bring the shadows up to +17 and the saturation up to +22. Okay, next thing we're gonna go to lens correction. We're gonna check the remove chromatic aberration and enable profile correction. Okay, the next thing is we're gonna go to tone curve. Just one thing about the tone curve. I'm gonna copy the tone curve from the previous photo that I edited, just that I make sure that I don't make any kind of mistakes when editing, like just really tiny little details. So either you do exactly how I do it or just read the description box down below and just download the preset, however you like. Let's get back to Lightroom. Okay, so now we are back in Lightroom. We're gonna bring the tone curve from the previous photo. That's the photo that I edited before, and there's a tone curve from before. So I'm just gonna make sure that I check both photos. I'm gonna press sync, check none, and just the tone curve. And there it is. That's the tone curve. So this is the RGB tone curve. You can either just copy it like this. Make sure to stop the video and just do it exactly like this. So there's the RGB, that's the red one, green, and blue. So let's see before and after without the tone curve. So that's how it was before, and that's with the tone curve. This thing is so powerful, guys, like it's so underrated. Okay, let's go back to Lightroom. We are nearly done. The last thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the vignette down to -15 and grains up to +18. This is before, this is after. think it looks super dope. Yes, and that's it. So there we have like this kind of a bleach kind of look. Either you save these settings as a preset or you just download the preset however you like. I think it looks super dope. Guys, thank you for watching, and if you use the photo, just don't forget to tag me so I can repost the photo. Have a nice day, and we see us in the next tutorial. Peace!